Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Memphis Redbirds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And starting this one, Rube Foster.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work it all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. That's outside. And we're underway from St. Louis. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras makes the grab, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
This is Dylan Carlson. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Foster winds and fires. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Fouled off to the right. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Foster comes to the plate. In the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here in St. Louis. And on the hill in this one, Steven Matz.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And a bunt towards third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Pajes down to first with it. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Digging in, Stan Musial. And a foul ball. The Y to kick the pitch. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Comebacker to the mound. And they get Musial for the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not guys that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
Tony Stone in the box now. No balls and a strike.
She had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied her up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch she'll see in this at bat to hit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The lefty fires. That one 95 to finish her off. So the Cards are kept quiet through 1. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. First offering, and it just misses.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Second inning here, no score. And now 2-0. Way high. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Brandon Crawford. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Foster kicks and deals.
Nope, outside.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Now a bullet to second base, but she's got it to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ralph Kiner. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Excellent swing all the way around, and it had that same coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. A pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all, and that at bat, nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Hard ground ball, base down. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Matt Holliday, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Bounce to the right. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Lucan Baker. The wind of the pitch. And that's down and away. That's in for a strike.
Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Pedro Pajes. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Just missed. The Cards leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses. And now 3-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And the right-hander's 3-1. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Jordan Walker. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ludwig going back. Stretches out and hauls it in. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ryan Ludwig. Matz back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kicks and fires. Ball 1 low.
1-1.
Swings and chases a low one there. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. And it skips in the dirt. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dives and it gets by. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball 1.
That's a little bit low. Ludwig leads off second with nobody out. extra bases. Around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-0. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. At the belt and fires. The other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now up for St. Louis, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Yeah, there's a ball. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed Decatur town and gone. They'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Stone at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Fires to second too late. And she's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. Ralph Kiner getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Now he breaks his bat. To first, and they take care of Kiner for the out.
Now
got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. Runner on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
And there's a strike. On the ground, right side. Throws the first in time. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now Dylan Carlson.
Number 3, Dylan
Carlson measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. That misses,
Ball 1, no
and it's
strike.
1-0.
Ball
Upstairs.
left
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Ball
Just
left
missed.
side.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 3-1. That's to third, and foul ball. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards
Now
K
back.
right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm
Donovan.
angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Donovan stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Usual. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nolan Gorman. First time up was a pop out. Off
That's
the plate,
outside.
and that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Outside
ball
low, and that's ball 2. That's smashed towards center. Holiday makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Holiday.
So digging in, Matt Holiday. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Filthy
0-1's the
changeup
count.
right there. Just pulled the string.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Carlson in pursuit. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Carpenter. Foster back to work. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Struck out swinging his first time. Not close with that one. 1-0. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
Carpenter aboard here at first with nobody out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Lucan Baker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a curve is down and in. The Redbirds down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard hit, right side. Over to Ozzie. Third out, and that ends the frame. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. Cardinals lead it 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado. As the lefty gets to work. That's inside.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. That hit him.
I got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That wasn't close. Sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Matz gives way. He's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Packy Naughton takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And stepping in is the speedy Ozzie Smith. Pushed foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. And another ball.
2-2 to count.
2-2 now. That one missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Carlson in pursuit. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 6. Man
at first. And the batter now, Stan Musial. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Andre Palante appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Arenado, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 2nd out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stone in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. Cardinals out in front, 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Pajes. And a pitch. That's inside. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Walker up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Lifted in the air, right field. Ludwig on his way over. Makes the grab for the second out.
The center fielder, number 3, Dylan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Carlson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
Wouldn't chase that time.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. St. Louis out in front, 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ralph Kiner. Here comes a pitch. That clips a corner. Outside. And now it's even 1-1. And now the lefty. And another ball. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now the designated hitter, Paul.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Inside, just missed. And here it comes. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's foul. And it's gone. And they add on. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. The slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
And the batter now, Wilson Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch.
Ball
falling behind 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one hit to right. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the center fielder, Matt Holliday. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
And now it's going to be Ryan Ludwig, 1 for 2. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 down. And
Ball,
that one is inside ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
The pitch. Got him looking. That ends the inning. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
The wind and the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Look at that right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one ripped. Back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So a man aboard, Nolan Gorman now at the plate. First pitch misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Man at second.
Ball, that's it.
And it's fouled away. Three-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The third baseman, number 13.
So up next, Matt Carpenter. First pitch just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Donovan, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Cardinals lead it 6-0. Bottom of the 7th at the plate, Nolan Arenado. As he turns on the rubber, here with that good live arm delivers. In there at the knees, 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andre Palante getting ready to go. The 0-1. That one is hammered right field. Burleson ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And up next for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Redbirds up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The shortstop takes the ball. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
The first baseman, number 6, Stan Musial.
2 outs, base is empty. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And downstairs. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. This one blasted the other way down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Now, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They lead it, though, 6-0. We're at the top of the 8th, and now here is Alec Burleson. And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Stone in position. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number one.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So digging in, Lucan Baker. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Musial. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Now it's going to be Pedro Pajes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Now a fly ball to right center. Holiday sizing this one up. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Tony Stone.
The second baseman.
She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Now she'll turn for second. And she's got her second double of the game.
Love how she let that ball travel, trusted her hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner aboard. Now here is Ralph Kiner. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires.
Ball, that's outside.
The Cardinals up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Ground ball, left side. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
The batter, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Paul Goldschmidt. And that one upstairs. Runner at second here, one gone. To the right side, Donovan. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Stone on third with two out. Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swings and misses.
One ball,
1-2.
strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now, Jordan Walker. Foster back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left. One up, one down.
Now the 17th, Dylan.
He's 2 outs away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And the 0-2 from Foster. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. For being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished where he started.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Redbirds, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.